When you think of the NBA, or any sports for that matter, what comes to your mind is athleticism, power or skill or speed, right? But what if we told you that old age could also be a part of the game, and that it necessarily isn't a bad thing? Don't believe us? Keep watching and stick with us as we go over the oldest players in the NBA to show you that age truly doesn't matter. First up, we have Nat Hickey. After a slow start, 425, he made the jump to the active roster for the 1947-48 Providence Steamroller season. Before turning 46, Nat only appeared in 2 games, both of which the team lost. In those games, he scored a combined 2 points, committed 5 fouls, and went 0 for 6 from the field. So yes, it hasn't been all rainbows and butterflies for him, but we gotta give him some credit for sticking through that long, right? So his stats have been pretty poor, but Hickey still holds the record he made on the floor over 73 years ago. Sounds like a pretty outstanding achievement to us. What do you think? Next is Udonis Haslem. Udonis Haslem is the oldest active player at age 42, and he has been with the Heat since he signed his free agency in 2003. He also has the longest career with the team. While his performance might be subjective, his loyalty is definitely a trait that many can agree on. In the early 2010s, when Haslem was a dominant force for the Miami Heat's Big Three, he was at the height of his career. Udonis has only played 45 games during the last 5 years. He acts more like an assistant coach than anything else right now, but he's still in the game, and that's gotta count for something. Moving on, Andre Iguodala. Now this man is around 38 years old, and it looks like he's far from being done. Andre Iguodala, one of just 3 players still playing from the 2004 NBA draft class, was born on January 28, 1984. Dwight Howard and Trevor Ariza are the other 2 members of that graduating class, and all 3 of them are adamant about sticking to the game as long as they can. The Philadelphia 76ers were where Iguodala's NBA career began. Little did he know he had a long way to go. As a team leader, he contributed 15.3 points, 4.9 assists, 5.8 boards, and 1.7 steals per game. But in all his years with the 76ers, he was never even nominated as a potential All-Star. Now that's gotta hurt. His breakout year with the Golden State Warriors came in 2013. Together with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, Iguodala won 4 NBA titles. He was so effective against LeBron James in the 2015 finals that he was named the tournament's most valuable player. Following up, Carmelo Anthony. Only a few years ago, it was hard to think that Anthony would ever be one of these people who would be praised as the oldest in the game. But look where we are now. Since being selected 3rd overall in the 2003 draft, Anthony has split his time between the Denver Nuggets and the New York Knicks for 14 years, then joined the Houston Rockets for the 2018 season after a poor 2017-18 season with the Oklahoma City Thunder. He also played in only 10 games with the Rockets before being asked not to return. Yikes! The Portland Trail Blazers gambled on him in 2019 by giving him a non-guaranteed contract, and he has since shown himself worthy of that trust. Anthony showed he could still contribute by scoring 13.3 points per game off the bench for the Los Angeles Lakers last season, but he is still a free agent, not to forget the favorite, LeBron James. All of us are so used to hearing LeBron's name in the sport, we can't really imagine a season where he would willingly drop out and not play. Like, can you imagine James retiring? We certainly can't, but it looks like we have little to worry about, as the man is going strong even today at 37. LeBron James is another current player from the 2003 draft class, who is often regarded as the best. In high school, James earned the moniker The Chosen One because of the enormous expectations placed on him, and he's been proving himself ever since. James is entering his 20th season with the goal of breaking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's NBA scoring record. LeBron has won 4 NBA titles, 4 MVP awards in the NBA Finals, and 4 MVP awards in the NBA overall. In 2003, he was named the league's Rookie of the Year, and he has since made 19 straight All-Star teams. Is there anything that he hasn't won? Up to this point in his career, James has never had a season scoring average below 20 points. His career stats are 27.1 PPG, 7.4 APG, 7.5 RPG, and 1.6 SPG. It sure is going to be a sad day when he quits. Finally, Chris Paul. Paul was taken 4th overall by the New Orleans Hornets in the 2005 NBA Draft, and he is now considered one of the best point guards of all time. Not to forget, one of the oldest players still in the game. In his first professional season, he set several records, including for most points, most thefts, most assists, and most double-doubles. He was named Rookie of the Year after his first season. Then, in his rookie year, he had averages of 16.1 points, 5.1 boards, 7.8 assists, and 2.2 steals per game. He began his NBA career with the New Orleans Hornets in 2005 and has since played for the Los Angeles Clippers, Houston Rockets, Oklahoma City Thunder, and New Orleans Hornets again, 2019 to 2020. From 2020 on, he's been playing with the Phoenix Suns. Paul's awards include Rookie of the Year, Most Valuable Player in the All-Star Game, and 2 Olympic gold medals. 12 times he has been chosen for the All-Star squad, 11 times for All-NBA, 9 times for All-Defense, and once for the NBA's 75th anniversary team. Come on, guys, let's give it up for Chris. Moving on to some other NBA deets. Let's talk about when will LeBron James pass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has been known as the career scoring king, so it'd be pretty hard for anyone to come near his records. But it looks like LeBron James is hell-bent on beating this one almost impossible record. LeBron James has a shot at becoming the greatest scorer of all time in the first few months of 2023. While Kareem Abdul-Jabbar finished his career with 38,387 points, LeBron James has only scored 37,062. The gap between King James and Abdul-Jabbar is 1,325 points. Overcoming the NBA legend could be achievable for the 37-year-old next season, as he has scored over 1,500 points in all but one season. LeBron will need to score 16.2 points per game if he plays in every game for the Lakers next season, and wants to break Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record for most points scored in NBA history. James's scoring average will have to go up, since it is unrealistic to count on him starting every game. Next, some say it might happen in March 2023. Tuesday, October 18th marks the season opener for the Los Angeles Lakers, who will take on the Golden State Warriors. For their first game, they'll have to travel to take on the defending champs, which is sure to be a daunting task. LeBron James will undoubtedly finish the season by averaging over 25 points per game, and he might overtake Kareem Abdul-Jabbar by March 2023. The Lakers' schedule for March includes 15 games, including 2 homestands of 5 games each. The likelihood of James becoming the NBA's all-time leading scorer this month is high, provided he maintains his current level of health. James may even end up with over 40,000 points in his career, as he still has a lot of gas left in the tank. Not to mention, here's how James feels about going near that record. With him getting near and dear to breaking the record that many thought to be impossible, one would expect him to be a little obnoxious about it. But nope, he remains as graceful as ever. He said, "To sit here and to know that I'm on the verge of breaking probably the most sought-after record in the NBA, something that people say will probably never be done, I think it's just super, humbling for myself. I think it's super cool." He also added that it's no secret that Kareem and he haven't always seen eye to eye on everything. But at the end of the day, to be mentioned beside a person who wore the same Lakers jersey, a guy who was a mainstay of this franchise alongside Magic and James Worthy for so long, particularly in the 1980s, and a guy who does a lot off the court as well, he said he finds it awesome that he's included in this discussion. Well now, isn't that super adorable? Especially considering the on and off again hostility between them. That's a wrap for this video. So do you think Udonis will make it to Hickey's record? Let us know in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.